Who would win in a rap battle? King David or King Solomon? Because David wrote the Psalms, so he's got musical talent. But Solomon wrote Proverbs and the Song of Solomon, so he's got bars and riz. Right? It's a good matchup.
David.
You think David's winning?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go David too. He's got more receipts, I think.
He has a lot more tracks. You're right. It's true. But I feel like
he's got more fans.
I don't know. I feel like David's coming with the higher energy, but I feel like Solomon is coming with the bars, bro. I feel like David's gonna have better beats and something you can dance to, but Solomon is coming to the studio with some lines that are gonna make you go, "Oh God!" You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
gonna be
true, but well, you're just talking about a rap battle in general. So I mean,
Yep.
you might have it on that one. I was gonna say just
I mean,
like
I don't know.
I was thinking like better out of the two. I was gonna go David because he's also a musician, so he's got a whole nother layer of
Right.
you know, understanding
David's
of what's
certainly
going on.
he's certainly producing his own beats. That's for sure.
Leave me alone.
See, I feel like King David would be easier music to listen to when you're in a group of people, because that music is finna be live. You're gonna be hopping and jumping. But Solomon is that type of music you play by yourself.
Yeah, be real deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, I'm thinking, like, if it's a battle, that's why I still think David's gonna win because he's gonna come in with a better energy.
Yeah,
and he's just gonna come in, you know, and like coming up with stuff just kind of off the dome. Solomon would have to like get into it and really think about it and like get things wrote out. You know what I mean?
Right, that's true. That's true. That's true. Now, if they was in a rap, okay, yeah, that's true. Rap battle with a crowd, David's taking the W for sure. Rap
Yeah.
beef through album releases and single releases, and
Solomon's
you got
got
time
it.
to write. Yeah. I mean, I think David's a contender. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure.
Solomon's putting up a good fight for sure.
I think it'd be weird for them to be against each other, father and son.
Well,
There was a lot of
it would be
fathers and
weird.
sons against each other.
Yeah, it would be strange, but I don't know anybody else in the Bible that make music like that other than the Korites, and we don't really know much about them. Or
Yeah.
the Korathites. Who else is a musician in the Bible? I mean, I guess Gideon had a band. I guess they was more an acapella.
I don't know if there
group.
was like a specific person. I know there were different groups of people and like, you know, the priests had their horns and stuff like that, but
Right.
but I don't think there was anyone else that was like a specific person that was a musician or anything like that.
Lay down.
I can't think of nobody either, bro. I like taking little stupid scenarios like that from the Bible and playing them in my head. So, like, David beats Goliath in a fight, right? But if it was an anime, who win in a fight, David or Samson?
Lay down. She wants to be
Oh my gosh, y'all, the lag is so bad. David or Samson?
Can't focus.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, because
David
like the
slays
whole
him
thing
by
is
the
like
10,000s.
man, I don't know. See, like Samson's got a spot in my heart.
Me too.
I love that story. I love just about every part of it. But when you're talking about just a 1v1, man, I'm gonna have to say David.
See, here's
because
my
if-
thing. Go ahead.
If David's a tactician, he's very smart. He's not just gonna go in it, you know, halfway. Samson is getting tricked by Delilah to cut his hair. You know, like David ain't gonna make that slip.
You're right, bro. Oh, I thought that was the end of the race. But I will say this: Delilah has certain sway over Samuel that I don't think a man could have.
Samson.
Oh yeah. Delilah got sway over Samson that no man is going to have. Here's my thing.
True.
No weapons and just a bare fist fight. I gotta give it to Samson. If we got weapons in there though, David, man, he got that sling and stone on him, boy. He's catching bodies for sure.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. If it's just bare hand brawl, I think Samson's got it. But if you've got weapons in the mix, like choose your weapon before you start. Yo, I really hope the recording doesn't show up like this.
It didn't on mine.
I don't know how you were getting first place playing like this.
Well, a lot of luck, my friend. So, I've had a new opinion on our rap battle between David and Solomon.
Really?
Yeah, it hit me. David can write his own hook because he can sing. If he starts singing on Solomon, bro, boy, it's over. I gave Solomon the Riz attribute on the last discussion because he wrote Song of Psalms or Song of Solomon.
Yeah.
But boy, if David starts singing and hitting the notes on that rap track, buddy.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be up for him.
But yeah, like we said before, it really just depends on if it's like a rap battle, or if it's like track for track having beef. You know what I mean? Because if it's just a straight up rap battle, I think David's got it.
That's no doubt. But even if it's track for track, man, I mean, shoo. David's no slouch, buddy. And the fact that he can sing on it too, he ain't just rapping. He's gonna start hitting them with the soft lyrics or the soft vocals.
I wonder if does it have to be solo artists?
Ooh, that'd be
because
crazy.
I bet all of his wives and concubines can probably harmonize.
Yo, could you imagine if Solomon got Bathsheba on the track for a feature?
His mom.
Yeah, David's wife.
I don't see this being a real event.
It's not a real event, but it's entertaining and it's fun to think about.
Yeah. What are they beefing about, though?
It's just for fun. Oh, it's a hypothetical scenario.
Okay.
I drifted the wrong direction.
I passed through. Ah!
Keep that up.
I hate you. Not really.
Alright, with the exception of Job and Jesus, who got dealt the dirtiest hand in the Bible?
Well, I'm trying to
Like, who did some real good and then got dealt dirty at the end?
Ooh.
Maybe not at the end, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's fair, but like Moses.
Ooh.
Like, it's fair, like it was his fault, but that one has always been like, dang.
No, I didn't even think of that. That's
a good one.
Yeah, every time I read through that story, I'm like, come on.
Man, he made it all the way through. And at the last
dealt with all that junk.
That one's always kind of...
Dealt with these people complaining.
Like,
yeah, I don't know if you're going to top that one, bro.
I mean, Adam.
Oh, Adam did? Oh, true, Cain or Abel. Abel got it worse.
Abel, yeah.
Yeah, Abel. Yeah, he did nothing but good
for nothing.
And
if you think about it, he
didn't.
What's up?
He didn't suffer anything though. Like, I think it was just like, you know, yeah, you're dead. Like,
yeah, but if you think about it, he's got more time in the afterlife than
with a
everybody
rock.
else in all of eternity.
It takes more than one head bashing to die.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm getting dealt treacherously this whole match.
That was probably a horrible death.
Maybe you hit him just right that first time. It was all done.
Say what?
Maybe you hit him just right that first time. It was all good.
Unlikely. It was the first murder.
Yo, beyond first murder, bro.
I don't know.
Beyond first murder, he's the first person to be in the afterlife. You know how long he had to have been there before somebody was there to join him?
That would take a while.
And like, depending on your style of belief, like I know there's a lot of beliefs out there, but if you're a believer in Sheol, this dude had an entire dimension to himself with nobody to share it with.
Big yikes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Samson,
I'm switching my answer to Abel.
Samson didn't have it the best ending.
No, Samson didn't have the best ending, but Samson did some things that, I don't know, man. He did some crazy stuff, like tying the squirrels together and lighting them on fire to set a field on fire.
He sounded like a little bit rambunctious.
Samson did some things, bro.
Yeah,
I think some of that Samson kind of had
like
coming to him.
Teenager behavior.
Yeah, don't get me twisted. I can't say I would have done much different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You taking my woman away from me after? Okay, yeah, all right. Good luck eating.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else.
Is there anybody else? I don't know if you're gonna top Abel, bro. He's, especially considering that afterlife factor. That's another ooh-wee.
I mean, a lot of the apostles too.
Yeah, a lot of the apostles, like Stephen. We don't know Stephen's whole story, but Stephen, whatever.
Peter.
Did Peter? Peter made some decisions.
Peter ain't deserve it in the end. What happened to him? I blew up.
I'm not gonna say he didn't deserve it, but I'm not gonna say he's up there in the conversation with Moses and Abel, bro. Don't get it twisted.
What did Abel do other than?
Abel was an innocent man that got murked.
Yeah. Also, Stephen.
The question was who got dealt the dirtiest.
Yeah. No, I don't think any of the, disciples, apostles, whatever. I don't think any of them make the list. To be honest with you, as bad as that may sound, I don't think they make the list when you're talking about the whole Bible and who got dealt the dirtiest.
Yeah, if there's any of them, I'm giving it to Stephen.
Hold on, but were those stories in the Bible?
They're not. Well, they're mentioned by Paul, where he talks about, and I believe it's Hebrews, in the Hall of Faith, where it talks about people have been sawn asunder and burnt and stuff like that.
But does it say names?
No.
Does it give receipts?
No.
So I feel like just for the sake of what we have in Scripture, we have to
What
those are
about
like honorable mentions.
John getting his head cut off.
John the Baptist? I'll give you that. John the Baptist was dealt dirty.
Yeah.
He ain't do nothing.
For sure.
I'll definitely give you that. That's a good addition to the conversation.
I'm so far behind.
How in the world did that happen?
Oh wow, that was poor timing on my behalf.
Oh, what's his name that reached out to keep the
Ooh, good one.
thing from falling?
Yeah, bro.
He just died on the spot.
That sounds painless.
But still,
Uzzah, yeah, thank you,
There was
Uzzah.
rules.
good looks on
You
that
gotta
man
let it fall on the
capture.
ground. Gotta let it go.
Bro,
They're
my
gonna have
goodness.
to figure it out. That was awful.
Dude, this footage is gonna be... This is awful.
Just don't show that part. Are you embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed.
You're
I'm
not
just...
embarrassed about 7th place?
No, there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I hit
7th
7th place like 2 times in a row.
Gosh,
I did pretty bad.
it's been horrible over here. Alright, off the top of your dome, craziest Bible verse you can think of. Craziest one.
Craziest? What is that supposed to mean?
Just whatever you think that means, craziest. I'll go first and set the tone. There are certain lightnings that speak, 7 lightnings in the book of Revelation, and when John goes to write them down, he's told not to write them down. And so there's a whole 7 places in Revelation that John had knowledge of that the rest of us don't, and I think that's crazy.
Wow.
See, I always have a hard time just like hand picking out just like one verse like that.
Crazy.
I'll do one more. When
Don't take me
Okay, I won't take yours.
Well, no, because I can't remember it. Go ahead.
Alright, when Elisha dies, they cast his body into a pit, and when his dead body lands on another dead body, that dead body comes to life.
Oh, that is what I was gonna... But I thought that was... That is what I was gonna do. I just couldn't remember who. I mean, them, stop! Everybody's hitting me! When they talk to... Samuel.
From the dead?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
That's like... Yeah, the first time that, like, really sunk in for me, I was like, man, this is like some Lord of the Rings...
Yeah.
Like,
he's like,
you know
why
what I
are
mean?
you doing this?
Yes, he's not happy about it.
Well, then you're just like, I didn't know you could actually... I'm getting wrecked by all these people.
I saw you.
Yeah.
Oh, Forrest, I'm just gonna hang out here, bud. You go ahead and do
They
that.
got a medium, right?
Yeah, they got the soothsayer from Endor to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, I got some more. Who is it? Philip, I'm pretty sure, talks to an Ethiopian at the end of the book of Acts and converts him, gets him baptized, and then gets caught up in a whirlwind and teleports somewhere else.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having a hard time picking between that one and the Elijah getting up in the whirlwind.
Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy too. A blue shell. This is the second one this round. Alright, Forrest, it's yours, buddy.
We'll just keep switching it out. One that may not seem crazy on the surface, but I feel is kind of crazy, is when Jesus is like walking on the water and had intended to pass them.
Right.
Like when I first would read it, I like would just skip over the fact that he intended to walk right past them. Like they're all struggling in the boat, and he's just like,
"Peace,
I'm out of here," you know?
Yeah.
That did not click for a while.
The angel that shakes up the waters.
Ooh,
that's always
good one.
Been like,
yeah.
Where is that?
Yeah, where is that? And why are you doing that? Why is that your job?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's a good one. 'Cause
And
you
like,
can get down a whole rabbit hole on who gets the glory for that.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So anybody could do it. Like the most evil man on the planet could lock down that lagoon or whatever, and anytime the angel touches it, you'd hop in. My other question to that is, how do you know when the angel touches it? Do you see him coming?
Was this just like common knowledge people just knew about?
Is it planetary? Like, do the stars align and you know that, like, oh, it's the time to season the ordinance?
I don't know.
And it's that angel's time to come down? Outside
Is
of
he
a
on
biblical,
a schedule?
I know, right? Outside of a biblical text, you know, Irenaeus, one of the disciples of the Apostle John down the road. So Apostle John taught this guy Irenaeus, right? In his book, he says that, you know, when the three wise men talk about they saw the star of Jesus in the sky, in his book he says that all of the stars gathered together in the sky and surrounded it. Like the moon and everything came together around one star in one big circle and surrounded it.
You know, when I was a kid, I had a dream about that happening.
That's crazy. As a dream, I had a dream as a kid that the angel of death came down in Egypt and murked me, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, it was a really scary dream. It was the night as a child that I learned about what the Passover was.
Talking about crazy verses, the one where like the angel is like about to take his sword and like wipe out everybody, and then was it David that talks to God or something and like tells him, you know, like he'll choose something else or he'll do something else, and God's just like, all right, no, you're good. Like, and people like saw it.
Bro, that
like
rings
they
a
saw,
bell.
they see this angel that's like got his sword ready to just like, whoosh, and just like take out everybody. And it's I can't remember where it's at, but it's somewhere in like the stories of David.
Man, that rings a bell, but I can't pinpoint what you're talking about. I feel
I
like
can't
was
remember
talking
where,
about,
what book, what verse, or anything,
like
but
an
I know
angel's
there's
told
a
like
part.
to stop, like it's enough or whatever.
Yep. That
That is crazy.
Yeah, like
man.
he's already killing people, but he's like about to do. about to do the final blow, and it's just like, that's enough.
Yeah,
You know.
that does ring so
And
many
people
bells.
saw it too. Like it says that that he was it was seen. You know.
I can't remember where that's at. David rings a bell on that one though. That is pretty
I
bananas.
believe it was David. I just don't know where that is. I think he was king at the time.
Yeah. Well, if it's David, we're in second Samuel, First Kings, and First Chronicles. That's about as much as you're gonna get on David.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. I need to go back and find that because I know what you're talking about, but I just can't think about it right now.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
There's some really good ones out there, man. Just like how tonight's stream was a really good one in itself. We got a lot done with Pico Park. Had some fun on Mario Kart. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Yikes.
And
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. But with that being said, I hope you guys have an excellent weekend, and we will catch you next time on Solely Switch. See you later, guys.